Alright, what is going on, guys? Happy 2024. We are back with some Spectrum series, and we'll talk about a tad bit about what we have here currently, as we have Platinum Heroes Takuah as our red Protoss going up against Simas, our blue Zerg, the top right corner on Solaris. Why am I rushing this whole thing so fast? Well, this is an interesting replay, as I looked at the time. I'm not going to spoil it, but this is going to be a shorter one. Let's just put it that way. This is going to be a shorter one, and we are going to basically have a double trouble replay packaging over here, as the Zerg goes for an extracted trick, and we're going to have a... Is this a 15 hatchery? We have the Overlord on the way, as well as the pool, and we have the drone on the way. And I suppose this is going to be some kind of a proxy hatch, probably in the wall. I would say Simas is not actually going for that hatch in the wall. Ooh, and this is going to be interesting. Simas is going into the main. I guess, honestly, I guess we'll just talk about the whole thing in the second replay. Takuah is going to block the hatchery. Beautiful play there by Takuah. So we have another gateway, and we have the hatchery still going down. It's a bit questionable, if I have to say so myself. We have a Zealot being chrono boosted, and I suppose there could just be... Is this a full wall? No, it's not a full wall, right? No, it's not a full wall. So we have the Zealot being chronoed, and I suppose it's going to be a Cyber Core coming up for Takuah. Ooh, Zealot gets around it. That is a bit dangerous, but the 3 probes are going to help out. 1 probe will go down. This is not the end of the world, as these Zerglings are going to be cleaned up super fast, as this hatchery is most likely not going to be cancelled, and we still don't have a Cyber Core. Cyber Core goes down just now, and ladies and gentlemen, we are going into a 4-gate situation. Second Zealot is out. That is going to be a bit of a surround. No, never mind. It's not going to be a surround with those lings. Ooh, actually, that is quite smart, if you ask me. That is quite smart, as Simas has enough money to actually put down another hatchery, but Takuah is actually where a couple of probes did not work there, but it happens to the best. Drone goes down, and Takuah now can maybe look to expand another Zealot. Actually, 2 Zealots on the way, and there's going to be 8 lings. Are these yet? These are the 8 lings that will try to make a post-Christmas or I think, since this replay was from before Christmas, if I'm not mistaken, either before Christmas or after Christmas, so let's just call it a around Christmas miracle against 3 Zealots. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work out. Simas opts to go for a expansion, and I'm not exactly sure if that is going to be the right play. We have 2 adepts coming up, we have a shield battery, and I suppose there is enough space to like wall off with a pylon. And the gateway is being attacked. I'm not sure if that is the correct call. The Zealots are going to march through. There is a proxy pylon, so this should actually end quite fast. Shield battery energy is being depleted on top of that gateway. Now this hatchery is exposed. Everything else is exposed. There is a queen, but I don't know how Simas can actually defend against this. I mean, there is a lot of cash in the bank, but it's not going to be something to defend with. There's 2 queens. No other queen on the way. No Zerglings. No nothing. Simas has 7 larvae. I don't know what's happening here. Oh, okay. I guess that was it. So yeah, as I said, we'll talk about what this whole series is going to be as Takuah takes this game, and we're gonna take another replay that I got sent over by many of my teammates at this point. And yeah, see you in the second game. Alright, second game, we'll have our protagonist on Golden Aura. Platinum Heroes Takuah is going to spawn in the bottom right side as our red Protoss. And his opponent is going to be Happy Feet as our blue Terran. So, PvT on Golden Aura. Not sure about the map, actually. I know it's quite bad for Zerg. I mean, it's quite good for Protoss, I suppose. But, anyways. So I haven't talked about this whole thing. We are doing somewhat of a crossover with Spectrum series and Platinum Heroes. I kind of dedicate a segment to my teammates who were quite nice and sent me over some replays. I've been promised some Clown Fiestas, and the first game was indeed a Clown Fiesta, so technically I asked for games that could be fun, and it depends who says what's fun, right? Like, depends what's fun for certain people and what's not that much fun for others. Some people detest low MMR players. They're like, oh, you cannot play the game, how can you actually consider like sending in replays and whatnot. I'm not that type of dude. If you know me, you know me. Obviously I am a low MMR player myself. Some people argue that I should not be casting. I was also debating that part, but honestly, after some like major, I wouldn't say discussions, after some like major thoughts or like long and deep thinking, I guess I can call that, I said okay, it's totally fine. Anyways, we had a gas first, by the way. We had supply depot into gas into barracks, and we have a second gas as well, so quick factory. I'm not sure if Takuah actually checked the gas. I'm not even sure if people at our level, and I say our level as Takuah is a around 3500 MMR Protoss player on actually all three servers. Like EU and Asia as well. It's pretty impressive, honestly. Now, if I'm not mistaken, then the NA server has a decent ping towards, or at least depending on where you're located, you have a decent ping towards Korea. I mean, playable. I have like 250, I believe. Anyways, we have a standard opener coming up from Mr Takuah. As we have the Reaper coming up and just trying to disturb stuff here. Ooh, takes down the probe. That's actually much better for that Reaper. Oh, that got blocked by the popping Stalker. Shade is up, so there should be no issues here. Oh, that is actually the debris. Well, not sure what Clown Fiesta meant, but obviously this is not an optimal start. Two probes have gone down for a single Reaper. And that Reaper is back to full HP, gonna scout around and just see that there is no gold base. Everything should be standard. And it's gonna go back home. That Reaper just pay for itself tenfold pretty much. Ooh, Cloak is on the way. And we have a tech lab and a... okay, second command center coming up on the high ground, as it should be, to be honest. Let's see what we're gonna have. We're gonna have a tank. No add-on on the barracks so far. And I suspect... is somewhat of a either the super delayed stim, which means the Terran player has to do some damage. Let's see what Takuah is going to see. He's gonna see the tech lab spinning on that starport, of course, as well the tech lab on the starport itself. Now for now this could be Raven with interference matrix, and this could be Cloak Banshees, or it could be both. But I'm suspecting it's gonna be single Banshee into a single Raven, potentially for harassment, like both of them. Okay. Ooh, and he's gonna spot it, I suppose. Yes, he's going to spot it. Alright. So there should be detection here, right? I hope there is detection, because if there's no... oh, there is detection. There we go. Takuah on point. Just going for that relatively quick observer. This Banshee is going to try and move into the natural. Observer is coming in, I think. Where's the ops? Where's the ops? Okay. Oh, the ops is actually in the wrong spot. Oh, that's going to be a lot of probes for Takuah. This is not an ideal start. We have... luckily, we have less SCVs, much less SCVs. Considering a third command center almost finishing on the Terran side. Blink is going to finish relatively soon. I suppose it was a tad bit late. Third base is also quite late, so Takuah needs to find some kind of a solution to his current problems, which are the soon to be lower economy compared to that third command center, which is already floating out. Oh, okay. Mode Clown Fiesta on. All right. I'm a fan. No, I'm not, by the way, but yeah, I'm a fan. Let's pretend that I'm a fan right now. Yeah, single orbital, and this is gonna be another planetary. I should have known. I should have known. I should have known. Tech lab on the factory, tech lab on the starport, single eBay, no armory, bunker. This is pure Terran turtle shenanigans, like insane, honestly. Insane. Oh my god. Wow. Turret in every single mineral line. Takuah needs to be super careful.
Your forces are under attack.
Raven is actually in trouble. There's 2 ravens out so far. Wait, was that a marine or no? That was a auto turret. Oh, that's an Artosis Spinal if I ever saw a single one. And now we're going to go into Stargate play as well as a forge. I suppose the forge is going to be for defensive purposes, and the Stargate will feature some void rays, I guess. I mean, it's double planetary. There's a lot of turrets as well. There's siege tanks. I mean, void rays are decent against this. I wouldn't also mind some oracles, because oracles clear marines faster. But will there be enough marines? Like, there's 7 marines. Try to like click them repeatedly, and I suppose it's going to... Oh, never mind. It's going to go scouting marine. Okay, that's interesting. So Blink is finished on the side of Takuah, and high sec auto tracking, and a 4th command center. So we're macroing, and I suppose we're gonna go into either... Wait a second. Is this KETROC? Is this actually KETROC? Mass ravens and planetary fortresses? I mean, I don't want to say like this is a build or something, but this really looks like a build. Let's be honest about this. Ooh, Observer gets gunned down by that turret. Isaac auto tracking is researched. I'm a huge fan of the Winter Announcer pack, and that's like the... I think if you play Terran, maybe even if you play something else, you're like, upgrade complete, but I'm still waiting on high sec auto tracking. Like, that's such a cool line, honestly. I don't mind that. But look at that, like Raven's gonna go in and probably just get shift clicked or something. Is there anything in the back? Wow, this dead space. Okay, Observer is right on top of that Banshee, so 10 HP should be 2 Stalker shots if I'm not mistaken. One more Raven. We're getting ready for the... I don't know, how do you call this? Wait, what's happening? Okay, a bit of a misclick. I know both of these are like similar sizes, Takuah, but trust me, your Nexus is something you might need in the future. 4th base is already out, and I suppose we're gonna have another base soon for Happy Feet. Also, I realized in Heroes of the Storm that there's a couple of things that it's like meta regarding name choices. As these Ravens are gunned down by the Tempest, which we actually haven't even talked about. We're gonna have +1, and honestly I wouldn't mind if we would have tectonic destabilizers either. Like, that's a really cool upgrade to have against this mass turtle Terran type of shenanigans. Another turret. Okay, how many turrets is this? This is 7 turrets. It's not the end of the world, and we have 2 more starports coming down for the Terran. As long as you have this gold base is going to boost the income of Mr. Takuah quite a lot, as I guess you can actually take like a 5th as well. Why not? So the Protoss is not yet aware of this fourth base. Do we have another? No, there's no other thing. Okay. Raven's getting sniped. Beautifully done here. Question is this worth it? I suppose it is. Still no tectonic destabilizers. We have +1 air weapons and +1 shields. So I guess that's kind of like a middle of the road type of upgrade, the shield. There's not that much gas in the bank of Mr. Takuah, but this planetary had to be cancelled. And this planetary is not going to morph. Not only it's not gonna get morphed, but it's gonna go down. The command center is going to fall. As Takuah is actually in a super decent position here. Just poised to win this. Honestly, if he doesn't go close to those turrets, then it's gonna be fine, right? Oh, there's still 2 tanks. He needs to be careful not to do it. Oh, the mass auto turret spam is going to try and take down a couple of those Tempests. And we have a couple of Vikings, but those Stalkers are doing a lot of good damage. There's 2 Immortals. Immortals are quite good against armored stuff. Guess what's armored? Planetary fortresses are surely armored. Tanks are armored. Bunkers are armored. Every single Terran building is armored. And this planetary will get gunned down. And honestly, if you ask me, the Terran doesn't really have that much left here. Takuah is having the time of his life. He's going to move forward and he's going to take down this 3rd base. And I suppose he can just move forward without any issues whatsoever. We are awaiting a blink from those 3 Stalkers in the back. One more Tempest might go down as the Vikings are going to greed upon it. But these Tempests might cost Happy Feet every single Viking. Ooh, beautifully done here. There's 2 more Vikings, 3 more Vikings out in total. And Takuah decides to go back as the Terran lost both expansions. Now the Terran is stuck on very little mineral income. And honestly, like, gas is not that bad, but gas is like not everything. We need some gas for Ravens, but we have 2 more command centers being constructed at once. Honestly, this is super greedy. Like, 1 I can understand. Takuah takes a 5th. Actually, sorry, a 6th. What am I even talking? Like, this is like number 4, number 5, and number 6. Okay, yeah. Maths is not my forte. Okay. Let's just put it that way. No interference matrix either, so no chance to disable those Immortals. Void Rays are going to do just fine against Vikings. And this base is going to get spotted, but the cannon is going to finish just in time. And it's going to be just in time to actually heal with the shield battery. The shield battery is going to be in time, and now everything is getting caught in the middle. And no GG as Takuah takes the 2nd game. So yeah, if you enjoyed it, be sure to subscribe, as we're gonna have more replays from Takuah, as well as other Platinum Heroes players with the special crossover every now and then. Hope you enjoyed Spectrum series, hope you enjoyed today's cast, and I hope it made your day just a bit better. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out. Came for the crop.